Alright, guys. Let's do a Hawkeye style pure fiction tier list. I made a memory chaos tier list before. Okay, let's get let's get right into it. Alright, Asta. Asta's I mean she buffs speed. If you want a faster clear. Right? But not really in this pure fiction. I mean you could use her to get like 30,000 points. Herda, you can clear. When you fight against hard, they're definitely ice weak and you can use Herda. Um yeah, just keep getting her ultimate and keep doing kudu kudu. Raya, you will help in pure fiction. She advanced for your character and works really well. I use Bronya. Seele. Seele is the best out of because Seele can actually get 40,000 points. I heard because her damage is very low. Like, yes, in pure fiction, her does like star after 4 stars, but the current buff letting Seele advance so much. When you build, I'm gonna upload a video of Seele my clear of 80,000 points using Seele, and it's like as a single target DPS, you can perform that level. I want to say S plus, but let's be real, she's not too dominant in pure fiction, but she clears this pure fiction easily. You know how to get 40,000 points, 30,000 points, perfectly acceptable. Well, not the weak. He's okay, like he's okay. She does work. Um, but you need skill points. So here, if hard, because of the current meta, you want to use Acheron. He's actually pretty good because you can put Trent on him, and you just get your Acheron. And that's the only reason I'm putting him on A tier. Like honestly, if you don't have Acheron, just don't invest in him in pure fiction. But I guess I put in decent option. You can use him. You know how to use him because usually you don't want to run sustain because they don't really do much unless the sustain really do damage. The only sustain that really like help out the team like utility wise is Ho Ho because she give energy and she give attack, right? And she cleanse. Like you don't need too much healing, but you only need healing like when you're getting close to like the third phase of the pure fiction boss. So Ho Ho I'll consider like as a sustain, she is but above other like above all other systems. Right, and she also is good. Like she gets 20 energy to all your allies, right? So you run her with Jinglu, you run her with Seele, you run her with Kafka, Black Swan. You realize that your run actually get so much more smoother because she's skill point positive. You don't have to heal with her all the time, right? And she gets you to the 20 energy that you need, and you can get your ultimate, right? And it's also all allies get the energy. So in that sense, she's S minus above other. Natasha, you don't really need her. She's trash. Pela. There are some ice weakness, and you can basically you can ice shred. You can apply debuff with Pela to have Acheron, or you can also like just kill the mob quicker. But do you really need to? Like not really, because mobs are actually kind of squishy. At the right like crit ratio on your characters. I mean, like Pela will help her to do more damage. Maybe Perla can finally kill someone with her ultimate and stuff, because I don't know her multiplier and her attack is kind of low. Clara, she's actually really good here. I use Clara. She got me like 30,000 point, like 35,000 point. Um, yeah. For this physically weak boss and also quite tanky, but you do need to run a sustain. I'm pretty sure you do need to run a sustain for Clara. I didn't unless you clear super fast, but you're not gonna clear super fast with Clara because Clara is a very slow character, and you need to you never build fast Clara because you don't want Clara to really lose Spark Rock, right? The burst. So you build a slow Clara and you just keep countering and stuff. Until there's a counter meta, like a counter buff, like every time you counter do damage off out your turn, you like advance for all your allies, then maybe Clara will be like up here. But she's above all others. So I'll put her here. You can put her up here too. Like she do clear, but I don't not as smooth as Seele. Like Seele got 40,000 points. You can't argue like Seele is bad, right? Compo, yes, dot is good, but the idea of dot, you have to wait for the dot to trigger on your enemy turn, and also like Stomple his skill and ultimate doesn't do much damage. So, it's kind of like between decent and okay. Like really, it's just I'll just put in decent because you have Kafka, you have Black Swan and stuff. So like the dot team really does help, and also your raw May. So, but there's not really any win week. I think it's okay. All right. Physical MC don't invest because he only does burst, and he's just wasting skill points. Hook, don't invest. Trash, single target trash. Locha, yeah, he's good. I mean, if you need a sustain, got you. He can give E1. He can give you attack, not necessary. His ultimate does AOE. If you build crit Locha, that'll work too. But would I throw him in here? No, not really. So I'm gonna 8 here. You can go on. The previous Pure Fiction, he's amazing. But in this Pure Fiction, I think he'll also do a good job because he does ultimate damage, right? He got Lightning Lord. Uh, yeah, I mean, you can work with Jingwon. He'll be here actually. He ain't bad. He ain't bad. He's pretty good. Trash. By the way, Tingyun. Tingyun's amazing. Tingyun in pure fiction right now, because she can give energy and because you want ultimate, right? Getting your energy up, getting more ultimate can help you advance forward even more in this current pure fiction. So Tingyun is S tier for sure. Waste of skill points, don't invest. Um, trash. IMC because of trend and Acheron, because of the Lycone trend and Acheron, and also IMC does IMC could do damage, right? Also, she can help sustain. In pure fiction, you don't need crazy sustain, and IMC is the perfect sustain for pure fiction because she does AOE attack, she heals a little bit, and she taunts, and also she can help Acheron so much. So, um, Yukong, trash. Don't mess. March. She got AOE, just don't invest in it. Dangheng, no target, trash. Himeko. Uh, in the current, I use Himeko, but I couldn't get 40,000 points with Himeko. Could be a skill issue, or it could be me. Or it could be Himeko. Uh, just Himeko is not. It's not a follow up meta. It's also not a breaking meta. So and so because of that, Himeko is like A tier. Just because if there was a fire weakness, then I'll put Himeko up here, but there isn't, so it'll be here. The thing Himeko can only be used if you keep getting ultimate. But the thing is, her ultimate does so little damage, right? So you fight against a Japar boss, right? You're gonna like you use Himiko with her, obviously, right? And like the bottom, the second floor is lightning weak, so you use Saval, you use Dingyuan, you use Afka and stuff. Um, so you wouldn't use Himiko at all. But Himiko does have an AOE ultimate, and she does do AOE follow up, and she does burst skill, but her damage is low. And if you're you're fighting a type resistant enemy, it's not gonna do work. Well, he slows, but it's kind of like you're wasting skill point. So he's okay. Kafka is S tier because lightning weak enemy and she triggers thought on your own turn. Right? She makes thought what thought is today. Because thought is nothing. Thought is garbage. Oh, Kafka. Period. Alright. Because not garbage, I mean like the fact that you had to wait for your enemy to take their turn so they could take the dot damage that you apply on them. It takes too long. Because you can also slow them, you can also break them, you could delay their action value. Like so that's why you need Kafka. Civil Wolf, just like I mean, you control in Civil Wolf, but it would not help you because single target wastes a skill point and shit. Uh, Arlon, Arlon's actually okay. Yes, you okay. You'll get 20,000 point, I guess. Okay, he's okay. Blade is pretty good, but he's a win and it's not really not meta for him. Luca, he's the target. Okay, don't invest in him. Daniel, if he has sparkle and stuff, he'll do good damage and he will clear. But the thing is that there's just too many mobs for him, so he's just good right here. Like he doesn't do enough AOE quick enough and not like very like he still has skill point problem. Let's be real. Yeah, Sparkle help him a lot, but still you can't spend 3 skill point every turn and then try to get his ultimate line. Things like that. It's kind of expensive, and he doesn't take that many turns. That's the problem. He doesn't take as many turns as Sealy. Right, Sealy can reuse resurgence and stuff. And resurgence you get your ultimate and you keep advancing forward. So that's the thing. That's why the buff really helps Sealy. Sealy wouldn't be here without those buff, but because um of I think it's called splash something slash whatever. It boosts Sealy action value every time she used her ultimate. Right. You can make a case that you could charge up Daniel's first and then just keep using it. But the thing is like he doesn't get all that he doesn't have he doesn't take the extra turn that Sealy does to build up the ultimate faster. Right? Sealy can kill kill resurgence. Like Sealy just use her burst. Use her ultimate. Her ultimate kills, and then you get resurgence. So you get energy from resurgence, and then you on Sealy turn, you kill. Right? That's 2 energy stack, and then you can use proc resurgence, and you kill again. That's 3 energy stack. Right? And you get around like I don't know, 50 energy. You're basically almost there to your next ultimate, right? And then you have Tingyun, and then you have Rame, and then you have Sparkle to help out Sile. So yeah, Fushen. Um, you can actually get 40,000 point with Fushen because um the guards in the hard fight are quantum weak, so she does help, and also she does do the sustain that you need. Just you might want to build more higher crit rate and higher crit damage Fushen to let that happen. She also buffs Silei's crit rate, which is very, very needed. You need Silei to have like, close 95 plus crit rate to be consistent to get 40,000 point. Right. As a sustain, I'll say here, or you can also put Trend of Fushen if you want. Yeah, doesn't matter. Thanks. She can help out Clara, but then like not doing work because she can help out Clara. I say okay, right? Renifin, okay. King Lu, King Lu's actually He's actually S tier. The only problem is you had to run her with. But if you have Huo, she's S tier. If you don't have Huo, she's S minus tier. She'll get you the 30,000 point, right? And then you can get the 30,000 point for the next boss, right? Because the buff is about ultimate, and if you run her with Tingyu, you run her with Huo, you run her with Piranha, Sparkle, Rame, you can get a lot of ultimate, and you're gonna get a lot of like damage in. Okay? Jinglu kills. Um, yeah, so I would put her maybe like here. Yeah, maybe I'll put her here. He doesn't clear pure fiction at like Sealy and Kafka because you could achieve those 40,000 point with these guys, but you can maybe not 40,000 point with Jinglu, maybe like 35. Shui single targets, and yeah, doesn't matter. Topaz single target. He does buff, like he does do many attack with her numpy, but it's not helping. Argenti, he's very dominant. This meta is made for him. Just not many people have Argenti because Japar is physically weak, and also this is the ultimate buff, right? So all for Argenti. Argenti charges the ultimate really quick too, so yeah. Anya, she's done your skill point, but she's not really the best for pure fiction, so she's okay. Rame. As a support in pure fictions, he gives you resistant penetration, and she help you break faster. So she help you do more damage. She also give buff on a break effect. Like if you get over 120% break effect, you get buff. Her ultimate is pretty quick to get, not too slow. You can use her Kafka, you can use her Argenti, you can use her Seele, you can use her Jinglu, you can use her anyone in this. So here ratio, just don't invest in him. He's not bad. He's just not MOC worthy, not perfection worthy. Black Swan, because she coincides with Kafka, but I put her with S tier. Okay. Sparkle is very helpful here. So because she give you the skill points, and she'd also give huge buff, right? So sometimes you just realize you just can't kill like those small trash mobs. Sparkle got you. She give you enough damage to do so. Also, she advanced you for 50%, and then quite easy to build speed. So yeah, Acheron, very dominant, probably the most dominant in this meta. Actually, maybe I put Rame up here. Rame does help every team. Like the value of Rame is so high in pure fiction. Um, everyone know Acheron. This pure fiction is made for Acheron. The enemy get like debuff on their turn and stuff, which gives you Acheron ultimate. Makes it so that you don't have to build speed on Acheron, and Acheron can just keep doing ultimate. And you have two Nihility that apply debuff, so you're just gonna get your ultimate even quicker. Like the most powerful team in this meta is Acheron, Kafka, and Black Swan together. And why don't you just throw a whole of it?